Imagine standing alone in the vast expanse of a national park, the silence pierced only by the whisper of the wind and something else. Today we delve into the eerie world of ghostly apparitions captured in the solitude of nature's majesty. Welcome to Creepy Ghost Encounters in National Parks Caught on Camera. Here, the serene landscapes hide whispers of the past, shadows flickering at the corner of your eye. Are these parks just scenic sanctuaries, or is there something more spectral lurking in the shadows? Every tree, every trail in these parks has a story, some of which are as old as the land itself. Today, let us venture into the shaded groves and misty valleys of America's national parks, where history whispers from the underbrush and shadows play tricks on the mind. Imagine wandering through Yosemite, where the echoes of the Awanichi tribe resonate through the towering sequoias. Here, legends tell of Pohono, the spirit of the waterfall, believed to ensnare the unwary in her misty veil and pull them into the abyss. Such tales have persisted through the centuries, mingled with reports of unexplained figures shrouded in the spray of the falls. Then there's the Great Smoky Mountains, shrouded in perpetual fog, and named for the smoke-like mist that clings to its peaks. This park is home to the tale of Spearfinger, a witch of Cherokee legend with a sharp obsidian digit, known to strike down anyone who dares wander her mountains after dusk. Hikers report eerie sensations and whispers that seem to emanate from the very fog. Not all stories are born of ancient legends. Some are far more recent, like the mysterious disappearances in the dense forests of the Olympic National Park. These vanishings have fueled speculation and paranormal theories, with some suggesting that they are the work of spirits disturbed by modern encroachments on ancient lands. But history often leaves behind more than just stories. Sometimes it leaves echoes that refuse to fade. They've felt it, seen it, and lived to tell the tale. In the remote expanses of our national parks, where the wild reigns and civilization feels like a distant memory, some visitors and rangers have encountered more than just wildlife and scenic views. These are their stories, whispered around campfires and shared in hushed tones, tales that linger long after the campfire has died down. Take, for instance, a seasoned park ranger in Yosemite. One crisp autumn evening, as shadows stretched and the sun dipped below the granite cliffs, he heard the unmistakable sound of laughter echoing through the valley. No groups were registered in the area that night, and the laughter didn't sound quite human. It was a chilling, melodic giggle that seemed to come from everywhere and nowhere all at once. He searched, but found nothing. To this day, the laughter haunts his patrols, a spectral reminder that some parts of the park are perhaps more inhabited than they seem. Or consider the experience of a family camping in the Great Smoky Mountains. As they settled into their tent for the night, the daughter saw a figure in old-time clothing staring from the edge of the clearing. She blinked, and it was gone. But later that night, the soft, sorrowful tune of a flute filled the air. In the morning, they learned from a local historian that a musician had vanished in those woods over 100 years ago. The song, it seems, remains. These encounters leave more than just fleeting fears. For those who experience them, the wilderness begins to whisper, to call. It changes them, weaving their very beings into the fabric of the park's own lore. These individuals carry their stories as a solemn badge of honor, a secret pact with the unseen. As we delve deeper into these personal accounts, we must wonder, are these merely tricks of light and shadow, or is there truly something more profound, more inexplicable at play? These are not just stories, they are personal experiences that challenge our understanding of reality. What happens when the unexplainable meets the undeniable? In the shadowy realms of our national parks, where history whispers through the leaves, the line between fact and folklore often blurs. To shine a light on these ghostly encounters, we've sought the expertise of both paranormal investigators and historians. These experts delve into the spectral tales, attempting to untangle truth from the chilling grip of legend. Dr. Emily Hargrove, a historian specializing in the lore of these ancient woods, suggests that many ghost stories may stem from the park's rich pasts. Often, she explains, what people perceive as paranormal could be echoes of history, the weight of untold stories pressing against the present. On the other side of the spectrum, Jake Torrance, a seasoned paranormal investigator, brings a different lens to these eerie experiences. There are elements that simply defy the conventional explanations, he asserts. Thermal imaging and EVP recordings have shown anomalies that we can't just ignore or explain away with science. Yet, it's not all about chasing shadows. Some scientists offer explanations rooted deeply in the natural world. Dr. Linda Choi, a psychologist, discusses the effects of isolation and the power of suggestion in these remote settings. The mind is highly capable of transforming shadows into specters, especially in places as isolated and laden with history as these parks. In between these expert analyses, we explore the possibility that some sightings could be attributed to natural phenomena. Misidentified wildlife, optical illusions created by the play of light and shadow, and even the influence of magnetic fields could explain some of the ghostly encounters reported by visitors. Yet, in the face of rational explanations, the mystery deepens. Now we leave you with the unexplained. In the dense, shadowy forests of our national parks, cameras have captured images that defy easy explanation. One such footage, shot under the canopy of towering ancient trees, shows what appears to be a flickering figure, moving with an eerie fluidity that almost seems to blend with the surrounding mist. It's a form that appears human, yet not quite solid, a whisper of presence more than a definitive being. Another clip takes us to the rugged cliffs at twilight, where the camera shakes slightly as it pans across the landscape. Suddenly there's a subtle shift in the light, a silhouette that wasn't there a moment before. It stands motionless, gazing out over the valley below, before vanishing as quickly as it appeared. No known animal or trick of the light can fully explain the figure's distinct outline. Yet another enigma comes from a night vision capture near a well-known waterfall. The infrared footage reveals an unexpected static-like disturbance in the air, followed by a series of unexplained orbs that dance across the frame. These glowing spheres move with intention, darting through the trees in a playful yet haunting display. Each of these clips has been analyzed and reanalyzed, but the questions remain. Are these merely tricks of light and shadow, or are we glimpsing into something beyond our understanding? What do you believe?